We are back, and we are here with our friend Bonnie Barr. Thank you. We're talking about floor coverings today.
I know, and what an appropriate time to talk about floor coverings because of all the flooding, the damage. You know, we hate it that you have to replace flooring, but at the same time, maybe it's an opportunity to update things. We're just hoping that everybody came through this okay.
I love your positive mental attitude. Right? It's kind of like that's what we talked about before,
Making
good purge.
lemonade out of lemons.
It is. And I think you're actually right. I think many of us, well, it's tough. It's a really tough time, but you can look at it in a couple of different ways.
Yeah, we've been measuring houses that have had storm damage, and one of the things I've noticed that there are a lot of them that maybe have 3 or 4 different types of flooring on one level. Well, now's an opportunity to make it continuity, you know, add some continuity to it so that it all kind of meshes well together.
What are people expressing interest in? Because now if you do have that damage and you do have the opportunity, there are so many new products. How do you decide?
Porcelain tile. Especially the wood looks.
That can weather the storm.
I don't want to go through this again. You know, if it happens again, the tile's been okay, the wood and the carpet not so much. So I think the wood look porcelain tiles definitely have the edge right now.
Tell people a little bit about that because a lot of people aren't really aware of what that looks like. It's pretty incredible.
It is very. Digital and laser processes have enabled the manufacturers to really create a nice looking wood. You know, the old school wood look porcelain still look like tile.
Right.
Now they look like wood. I saw one yesterday that when I walked in, I knew it was tile, but anybody else would have thought this is a wood floor, and it was gorgeous. And we were there to measure for a carpet to be replaced that got damaged, but the tile was perfect.
Are you seeing it upstairs and downstairs? Are you seeing it in bedrooms as well as main areas too?
Sometimes bedrooms. You know, a lot of times people still want something soft under their feet in a bedroom though. But a lot of masters now are going with wood or wood look tile and then adding decorative rugs to add that little bit of a warm comfort level.
You know, I think from a design point of view, it used to be the rule of thumb was you kind of keep a continuity throughout your whole home. But I think in today's world, it's a mix and match kind of world.
I think with carpet, as long as you don't have 2 carpets meeting in a doorway. But if you've got wood in your hallways and your main living areas, there's nothing wrong with using different carpet, especially with kids. You know, you want to do something fun for one boy and another girl. You know, do something fun. You don't have to keep it all the same.
You know, I know Erin and I talk about carpet sometimes, and it's not your favorite thing, the old carpets.
I have to admit.
But you said some of the new carpets are pretty incredible.
They are very, very, and the patterns that they're using, the color blends that we're seeing now, they can really add a pop to a room.
Now, can flooring add value to your home as well?
Oh, absolutely. A hard surface is always going to add value. Updated carpet, if you're putting a house on the market, you know, coming in with not maybe the most expensive, but something that looks nice, that's neutral. You know, that way people can visualize what their furniture is going to look like in that room.
How do I determine a budget for carpet? How do I know what's good, what's you know, what caliber or quality? I mean, obviously go to you all, that's what makes the difference.
Well, I think that's where we come in. We've been in business for over 30 years in the Low Country. We've got a good solid background here. All of our salespeople are very experienced.
They
and I
really
think it's
are.
our job to guide you towards what's going to suit your lifestyle, what your budget is. I think most people are going to be comfortable for their own home with carpet that's in the maybe 35 to 45 a square yard price point. You know, wood flooring, you can find some really nice and expensive. But the more expensive it is, the better it's going to look, the longer it's going to wear.
Are there different materials now that carpets are made out of? Because I knew it used to be wool and polypropylene, that was about it.
Well, you have wool, nylon. Wool is still one of the more enduring fibers.
Right.
Nylon is right there with it. Polypropylene, it's still used somewhat. Polyesters have really improved over the years as far as their texture retention. And Triexta is Mohawk's. That's their signature brand. Triexta is a form of polyester, but it's literally stain-proof. You know, it's something that young families can use.
Nice.
It's got a nice soft feel to it and the colors that they can give it.
Are you seeing people do neutral, or are you seeing people do that little pop like we talked about with window treatments too?
Do you know what?
May not want red every
I
week.
always love it when someone comes in and says, you know what, I want anything but beige.
Right.
Because in this area, unfortunately, we see a lot of beiges and
It's
neutrals,
safe.
the
People
grayish,
wanna
the
be
safe
safe.
It
colors.
looks like the sand.
So I love it
Right.
when people
You
want
hear that a lot.
color.
I do. That's what people are like. I want a neutral like a tan because it looks like the
Yeah,
sand.
exactly. Yeah.
Which is code for I'm really scared of anything else.
That's funny.
That's right.
Right?
You know? Yeah, and you never see me wearing black and white, right?
Right. No, you're always in color.
She
Yeah,
practices
listen
what
to
she
you.
preaches.
Well, no, that's really. We did the cutest carpet the other day, and it was gray and it had these big stars on it. And you would think it would be busy, but some of the bigger patterns are really great.
Right, right. And we've got Stanton's line up and a lot of beautiful colored soft patterns, you know, for rugs or for installations wall to wall.
Oh, it sounds fabulous. So again, we've got a lot going on today. Stay with us. There's going to be even more when we come back on Girl Talk.